My name is Tyler Hero. I'm with the Miami Heat. 2K developers. I hope my overall is at least a 75.
Nasir Little, by the end of the year, I think.
Center, 7 feet 1 inch, number 40.
It's the home of the Clippers here in Los Angeles as 2K Sports presents our action live from the Staples Center. Thanks for joining us as we get set to bring you NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Brett Barry and Greg Anthony, this is Kevin Harlan, and David Aldridge will be joining us on the sideline as well. So the Clippers win the tip. And now the Lakers starting group. They've got Kyle Kuzma. Anthony Davis is out there with DeMarcus Cousins. Then it's Green, and it's James in at the point guard position. Here's Beverly. Interconference battle tonight, Brent. You could feel the change in atmosphere when you go up against a rival.
No doubt about it.
It's amazing.
Not only the teams are feeling it, but there's something to the fan bases who understand, oh, these guys. I don't care if we win another game, but we want to win this game tonight.
Yeah. That's important. And so the Los Angeles Clippers get the first points of the ballgame. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. It's on Kawhi Leonard.
And LeBron enjoys fooling the D right there, tricked them, got them in the air, and then gets himself to the free throw line. So much speculation last season on where LeBron would end up. The theories of which team would get his services seemed to change hour by hour, especially during free agency.
Now here's Beverly. Just 5 to shoot. Back to Zubac. That one no good. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. With LeBron, whenever he becomes eligible to change teams, it is the news in the NBA.
And rightfully so. This is the best player in the game, and whatever team he ends up with instantly becomes a contender. Been to 8 straight NBA finals. You would think the teams getting him are thinking a 9th one would sound good to them.
And I think that one could have easily have fallen for him.
And here in the first, closing in on 2 minutes play. Here's Leonard. And that one, good.
Well, I like what the defense tried to do. They crowded Kawhi, but he's just getting so creative near the basket.
Now here's James. Here's Davis. Misses that one. He's 0 for 1 from the floor.
And forcing the miss there, he just knows how to pressure you defensively.
You hear a lot about rim protection. This is a good example of how valuable it can be.
Knocked away. Leonard with the steal. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. And Davis pulls it down.
And that was an easy one there. Just a missed opportunity.
Yeah, sometimes everything can go right, but the shot doesn't go down. Nothing there is automatic.
And there's another turnover by the Lakers. And just under 2.5 minutes elapsed here in the first. Beverly, the pass to George. Lets it go from deep. Los Angeles with another miss. The Lakers trail. Kuzma kicks to Cousins. And then Cousins with the dunk.
Well, some agility shown by DeMarcus Cousins. Even at that size, can still get on up.
And here's Beverly. He brings it up for Los Angeles. He tries for three. Knocks down the three ball. Beverly's got himself on the board with three there. James with it. Can't get it to fall. The Clippers have gotten 3 of 8 shots to fall for them here in the first quarter. And that one's good. George.
Well, an accurate three-point shooter. Paul George can get it going from distance.
James finds Davis. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 5 to the paint. And it's Leonard missing. The Lakers have gone 2 of 5 here, making 40% so far to start out the game. Here's Cousins, shoots over Zubats, and Cousins gets it to go.
Nice way to start the evening. His numbers getting called, and for good reason.
This is also one of those things where you start to think about how you're going to change your defense already. If at all possible, make someone else beat you.
George with the bucket. Here's LeBron. LeBron is doubled. Shot from the wing. And it's off the back rim. No good.
Yeah, bad shot there. Trust is lacking. You got to be willing to make the extra pass.
Yeah, just too anxious to try and make something happen out there. This is about the team, not about you. Yeah, this roster for the Clippers is in transition, no doubt about it. You think of the franchise's history, plenty of dysfunction, but over the last 5 or 6 years, they've been the best team in LA. Now it's a time for them to reset, try to find some new stars to carry it forward.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. And Brent, you look at the Clippers ownership group, the front office, the coaching staff. It's a different story now from days past, isn't it?
Well, it just feels a little bit more stable. It just feels like they want to compete at the highest level, and they will do the things necessary to commit to winning. And we've seen that happen pretty quickly for the Clippers.
And DeMarcus Cousins, one of the few players in the NBA who can just simply dominate, Brent, a game with his size and skill.
Yeah, I think there are ways he could actually do that even more so, where he could just be more of a force throughout the course of any game. And I remember last season he put up that huge 40-point, 20-rebound, 10-assist game, just a monster game. That's the first stat line with those kind of numbers in the NBA in the last 50 years.
Now here's Rondo. Kawhi Leonard unable to get his shot to go. Rondo dishes to Bradley. Drills it from outside. Bradley's got his first bucket of the game, and he's on the board for 3.
That's a really nice play set because Avery Bradley's shot selection is feet set, catch and shoot, scores.
Now here's Leonard. He has 6. Harrell. And Harrell slams it in.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. Rondo passes to Davis. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
Defense maybe got away with a foul there, but AD too good for their best efforts with that shot.
And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Rondo with the steal. And now here's Davis, the fast break opportunity. With the second effort. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That is his first foul of the game.
And trying to be the first one to get his hands on the miss. Instead, he's called for over the back.
Tough foul. He's trying to make something happen right there, and he gets a bit out of control, and the referee's right on spot.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Harkless is checked in. Contavious Caldwell-Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers.
Well, that's a good job by Avery Bradley, recognizing that he had an open teammate and get it to him in a good position.
Passes it to Harkless. Looking for George. He gets it there. Over Bradley. George, no good.
Those are the types of looks that you got to finish deep in the paint and limited defensive effort.
Rondo against Williams. Kicks it out to Bradley. Here's Davis. Cousins trying to free himself up. And there's Davis. That's good on the assist by Bradley.
6'10", quick off the floor. And Davis on the interior now doing damage.
Outside, George. Shoots over Bradley. Bradley with some nice D.
And right from the start, Kevin, they've been pounding the glass. Most of those 50-50 balls also going their way.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Green's checked in, and Los Angeles making a change here as well. JaVale McGee's checked in for Anthony Davis. And the Clippers decide to take their first timeout here.
Well, PG played his first 7 seasons in Indiana with the Pacers and guided them to 2 Eastern Conference Finals appearances. And that playoff PG moniker that he came up with, it holds true if you look at the numbers. And when the Pacers were about to rebuild, I think Paul George let them know that he was willing to move on to continue his career somewhere else.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
A lot of fans in Indiana upset with Paul George for deciding to leave. Do they have a point, Brent, or is that unfair?
I think it's a little unfair, Kevin. 7 great years from Paul George. Obviously had to recover from the leg injury and came back strong. But PG wanting to go somewhere where he could win a title, and that's a decision that every player has to make. PG thought somewhere else he might have that opportunity and maybe more chances to do so.
And this has been a great job of just getting into the middle of that defense and really scoring effectively from the paint.
Oh, you just relish those kind of opportunities, and the defense got lucky, but they need to guard that area of the floor a little bit better.
The WNBA, the top teams make the playoffs. We know that regardless of what conference. And the early results look good, Brent. Do you ever see that happening in the NBA?
I like the chatter about it. I like the consideration about it. I love the idea of the top 16 teams making the playoffs, but then I think to myself, well, if 12 of those 16 teams are in the Western Conference, then a lot of people are going to be watching something else come playoff time. So
travel just makes it prohibitive.
Not just the travel, Kevin, but the idea that you have these shifts. As we know, the Western Conference has dominated the NBA for at least the last decade, that there just wouldn't be much attention for the playoffs, at least throughout the country, if you did it that way.
That one good for 2.
A Boogie on the inside just causes problems defensively. I mean, it's incredible what he can do.
Here's Williams, and that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. Brent Williams last season dropping a career-high 50 points on the Golden State Warriors in a regular season game.
Well, he led the Clippers to that convincing win on the road against the defending champs, and you better believe he saves his best game for the stiffest of competition.
And the Lakers making a change here. James is checked in.
Man, have they been effective at getting the ball inside.
Williams against LeBron. Takes the 13-footer, and he tries off the glass, but it's no good.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
And it's Williams with the ball for the Clippers. 34 seconds left here in the first quarter. Pass to Green. Takes the 3. Good. A nice assist for Williams. Green's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. It's stolen by Green. Now here's Harkless. D right on him. This is his first free throw of the game.
It was a little bit of a battle for him all season long. Last year, only shooting about 71%.
Now, gentlemen, 2 shots. 2 shots.
And the first one at the line is good. That one falls, so he hits both of them. Lakers trail by 5. James looking around. Outside Bradley. Misses the 3. Nobody near. Wilkins. Oh, he hits the buzzer beater.
And money to end the quarter there with the triple.
It felt like
Paul George had that nasty broken leg back in 2000.
My inspiration really came from my mother.
Well, what a story. George worked hard to get back and is not disappointed in his return.
You know, recovering from a devastating injury is never easy, but George's perspective and commitment helped him to overcome it.
And if you're just joining us, we've played through 1 quarter in this one. And guys, what's your take on the Clippers so far?
I mean, you saw it. That barrage of threes has them grooving here after 1.
Well, they found a little bit of space out there on the perimeter, and they have a shared confidence right now. That tends to breed some success for this team.
Harrell is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Paul George. Then there's Mo Harkless. And it's Williams at the point. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Rebound the Lakers. Here's Caldwell Pope. And here is Harkless. To the paint. Here's Harrell. And it's out of bounds. They say it was last touched by McGee. Zubac is checked in for Montrezl Harrell. The Lakers also with a sub. Green's checked in. James against Williams. Shot clock at 6. Lets it go. And he connects with the jumper. Williams has got the lead up to 9 now for the Clippers.
We've seen this before from Lou Williams. Jumper very consistent.
Now here's LeBron, defended by Harkless. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And didn't do anything fancy there, but didn't need to.
Nope, his only concern right now is getting the points on the board. And I don't mean style points. And the pass to Zubac. And Williams, here we go. Whistle blows, bucket is good. He'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
That's good. Hit.
How about the focus there from Sweet Lou? Simply incredible at finding ways to convert through the contact.
Kyle Kuzma's checked in for DeMarcus Cousins. James, the pass to Kuzma. Yes, it's James picking up the assist.
This is the kind of guy that you wake up in a cold sweat the night before you play him. Just a matchup nightmare. Tricky, confident, and he takes on all comers.
Williams with the ball. He's picked up by James. That one goes. Count it. 14 points for Lou Williams.
And at the offensive end, he's done about as much as they could have hoped for today.
On the wing, James. Defended by Harkless. Kuzma can't get it to go. Clippers leading by 10. Outside Williams. Shamet, guarded by Green. Shamet. Green with the rebound.
That was some very intimidating, aggressive defense that really helped alter that shot.
Caldwell Pope finds McGee. It's a nice passing here by Los Angeles. Kuzma inside. Hits the jump hook. Kuzma's got 4 points in the quarter. 3 minutes of action so far in the second quarter. Pass to Zubac. Outside Williams. Green against Kuzma. Shamet offline with his 3. Lakers trail by 8. LeBron kicks to Caldwell Pope. James left side. McGee in the corner. The wide open look here for Kuzma. Off target from outside.
How are
hard to figure out how he doesn't knock that one down. No defender in sight.
Shamet, guarded by Green. Shamet, not going to go that time. Great D that time from Green. Guys are looking for a spark here.
Yeah, a cold stretch offensively for sure.
And maybe a little disengaged in the first quarter. Ball didn't come his way. He's really provided some scoring in the second quarter of action.
Here's Williams. Sweet little floater. Williams has got 16.
Yeah, it's pretty much unguardable there. You got to respect Lou Williams' ability to guide those floaters softly into the rim.
LeBron, no luck.
Well, from our angle, that looked like that was going in. But defense, fantastic how they contested it.
Shamet, and he could not get that one to go. A lot of contact, and he'll go to the line for two. One of my favorite moves is the Euro step. I know it's one of yours as well. There are a lot of guys that can do it well.
Well, I got to see Manu Ginobili step around me for years in San Antonio. But I think James Harden is still the most devastating Euro step player we have in the game. There's something about the lefties, isn't there, Kevin? You have a hard time figuring a lefty out.
They throw you off automatically just by the left hand.
Right.
Then they add the little side step.
And James Harden with the shiftiness and the way he moves the ball around and draws contact. I know there are a lot of people that get aggravated by that, but he's nearly impossible to stop, especially when he's got his passport with the Euro step.
He slithers. Outside, Green. Passes it to Kuzma. Kicks it to McGee. And there's the foul. It'll go on Mo Harkless. That'll be his second foul of the game.
You can't afford to be that careless. They need him out there on the floor, so he has to avoid fouling again in this period.
Pass to Green. Davis with it. 6 to shoot.
And a good example of why Leonard perpetually makes the all-defensive team. You are caught on the Hawaiian Islands.
Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Oh, Kevin, not a petty, not a Manny, but a facial.
Oh, a bounce to the outs, Greg? Yeah, showing off the bunny. And there's the whistle on the shot. Took the foul, shot misses. He'll be shooting two.
Even though the skills have slipped for Rondo and there's been some areas where maybe he hasn't been a great fit for whatever reason, he is a natural playmaker, and last year showed signs of getting back to that kind of form, playing alongside Holiday, AD, and of course his old running mate from his Sacramento Kings days, DeMarcus Cousins. It seemed like Rajon Rondo that was reeled in last year and back to being laser focused.
Leonard kicks to Beverly. Over Rondo, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got 6 rebounds here tonight. Rondo looking over the floor. Feeds to Davis. Over Beverly. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2. And the foul called on Los Angeles.
Great understanding by Davis to sense the foul coming, but also get the shot off as well.
And last season, Brett, Rondo showing he can still dish it out. At the end of December, he had that game where he dished out 25 assists.
Yeah, I want to go back, Kevin, and find out how many teams had how many games where they didn't reach 25 assists as a ball club. What a night for him. The highest assist total by a player since 1996. That was a night Jay Kidd doled out that many assists.
Here's Leonard. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
There's a quiet intensity that Kawhi Leonard brings to both ends of the floor, a defensive menace, and it's amazing to watch him just how disruptive he can be when he's guarding the 1, 2, 3, or even 4-man and messing up offensive schemes.
Beverly against Rondo. Inside, here's McGee. No good that time. And the Clippers will come the other way. The 11-footer, and it's Leonard missing. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And it's good, coming on the assist by Rajon Rondo. Rondo's got 3 assists now in this one. Clippers leading by 5. Bounce pass from Beverly. George passes to Harrell. It's tipped, and he recovers it, and he recovers it, and he's able to get it back. Missed it, even after all those chances. Lakers have gone 6 of 11 from the floor. Over 50% shooting here in the second quarter. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line. For Los Angeles, they have had 12 attempts at the line, making 8 so far.
Only 71% from the line last season, and rest assured they're hoping to bring those numbers up this year.
And that one misses. DeMarcus Cousins, he's checked in for JaVale McGee. And the second free throw, good. Here's Beverly. He kicks to Harrell. Brent, Montrezl Harrell out of Louisville came into the league as an energy player, but he can score as we're seeing in bunches.
Well, I think with starters minutes, he might give you a few 20-point nights, but mostly his impact has been huge with energy and effort coming off the bench, in constant motion around the rim, and a great finisher as well.
Davis finds Rondo. Back to Davis. Stolen by Beverly. And here comes Leonard leading the fast break. The pull-up. It falls for his 5th field goal of the night. Now shooting 5 for 8.
Well, the defender leaning just a little. Kawhi recognizes it, pulls up for the easy one.
On the wing, Davis. The rebound by Paul George.
Well, he's gotten shots up, but they're not finding the rim. The squad's suffering because of it right now. A bit out of rhythm.
And Davis sends it back.
Phenomenal defense by Anthony Davis to spike that shot back. He'd make a heck of a volleyball player.
We've got 1:28 left to play here in the half. And Kuzma has it in the corner. And then Cousins with the dunk.
And wait to finish and cut into that lead a little bit.
Yeah, but look at the basket, guys, still shaking. Outside, George. Beverly against Rondo. Beverly, the pass to Harrell. 5 on the clock. Shamet. That shot, no good. Bradley with some nice D.
Yeah, this is where you might elect to pass out of the slump rather than shoot out of it.
40 seconds left in the first half of basketball. The leader, and it's Harrell missing.
And you just get the sense the whole period he's been a bit out of sync.
Yeah, sometimes you just can't figure out what's wrong, but he keeps trying to push through.
Here's Kuzma. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. It's going to be on Montrezl Harrell. The Lakers have made 9 free throws in the game, 14 attempts.
Well, his body control is phenomenal, and his ability to get to the line has always been impressive. That's a huge part of his game.
JaMychal Green, he's checked in for the Clippers. Beverly against Rondo. And Beverly kicks to Leonard. Connects from 3-point range. Leonard's got 15.
Now, Kawhi does damage from the mid-range and from the inside and gets challenged to make threes, but he can do that too.
Outside Bradley. And no good on the last second attempt this time. And so it's the Los Angeles Clippers with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. They're playing a bruising game inside, and it's working for them. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Kevin.
Thank you, David, for that interview, and we'll see you back here after the break for third quarter basketball.
It's the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody, welcome back. Lou Williams has been having a big night. He had 16 points and 2 assists. He struggled in their last game, but he's not having any problems tonight. Really good first half for him. He was right on the mark. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny. And that'll...
We welcome you back with a view of the 110 freeway cutting right through downtown Los Angeles. Never a shortage of traffic on that stretch of road. And we're halfway through this one. Plenty of basketball left in a game that's been fairly even so far. It's been a clinic out there by Lou Williams.
Yeah, and through 2 quarters, he's been lights out. And you know he's going to look to add to those totals.
And defensively, hard to force him out of the rhythm at this point because he has a number of ways with which he can beat you.
And now let's check out the lineups courtesy of Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go for the second half of basketball. So the Lakers 5 right now. LeBron James is out there with Green. Then there's Davis. Then there's DeMarcus Cousins. And it's Kuzma in at the small forward.
And with Kawhi Leonard, he just does everything well on the floor. Offense, defense, rebounding, runs the floor. I mean, he is one of the more complete players in our league. He can completely take over a game on both ends.
Well, he talks so much about rhythm from the field. How about a rhythm from the free throw line? That looks good.
Impressive fadeaway right there. 7 points for LeBron.
Now LeBron elevating there and a nice rhythm jump shot.
It's good. And the Clippers lead by 8. And Greg with Kawhi started as a defensive stopper, but he now is so much more than that.
I mean, he's got a great outside shot, that pull-up jumper, the turnarounds in the post. He has the complete repertoire. You never would have thought he was only viewed as a defense guy once upon a time, but was already a fantastic player. But this is a guy that continues to just add to his game.
LeBron drives in and finished off by LeBron.
They try to be up on LeBron James, and when he gets a little bit of room to shoot off the screen, just like that, great rhythm, that's good.
And Beverly kicks to Zubats. And it's Cousins with the foul. And that'll be his 3rd foul so far. 3rd quarter of basketball, about a minute and a half in. Unloads from 13. And it's the Clippers scoring again.
Man, sharp here to start the half. That's 3 in a row.
Now here's James. 9 points in the game so far. It's hauled in by Zubats. Zubats has got 6 rebounds now in the game. Cousins finds James. And now around 2 minutes gone by in this half. And it's sent back by George.
You can't toss up the weak stuff around Paul George. He sees it coming and uses his reach to get to it.
And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. 10-point lead. This is their biggest. A shot's good on the assist by George. 19 points for Leonard.
And some guys just have a nose for scoring. And this one couldn't have been any easier.
Well, on the defensive end, this is a joke. The lack of awareness is exactly why this team is so far behind.
Williams, he's checked in for Los Angeles. Caldwell Pope, he's checked in for the Lakers. James, the pass to Green. Back to LeBron. And the dunk by James.
Well, you got to try to keep LeBron away from the post as much as possible. That time, too deep, turns around, and gets the dunk.
It's stolen by Green. And now Davis pushing it up. No one back to stop him. And it's good. 2 points. Davis has got 8 points.
Well-coordinated shot mechanics, especially for a guy with his length.
Yeah, he's certainly able to shoot over the top of people. High percentage look right there from the mid-range.
But only the first miss of the second half. They've come out here with authority.
Caldwell Pope outside. Back to Cousins. And the rejection by Zubats. Beverly deciding where to go with it. To the paint. Here's Williams. Score the basket. It's number 6 for him this game. 6 for 9. 67% shooting.
Well, it's the golden age of point guards, and Patrick Beverly trying to show that he belongs amongst them. Great awareness on that play.
LeBron outside. Down through the hoop it goes. That's his 5th make on 9 shots from the floor.
You love to see the resolve from an offensive player after a disappointing first half. He's been terrific here in the second.
And Beverly kicks to George. Here's the three. The Lakers with the rebound. Green finds Davis. High post Cousins. And they double up Cousins. And the wide open shot from Green. A three-pointer, no good. Los Angeles leading by 8. Over in the corner, Beverly. To the paint. Here's Zubats. And down it goes. Jamming that one home.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
He rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish. And that last replay, courtesy of the Under Armour Hover Havoc, unleashing a little bit of chaos. James against Beverly. In the corner, George with it. Back to Beverly. Shoots a three. That falls. Nice feed that time from George. George has got 4 assists in the game. Inside, Cousins. Nice pass. Led him to the rack perfectly for the layup. Cousins has got 4 points now in the quarter. For Los Angeles, they've gone 7-9 from the field to start this second half. Some tremendous shooting from them. And he overshot that one, missing.
You can't afford to let guys get comfortable there. The defense somehow avoided that shot from going in.
For three, Caldwell Pope trains the three-pointer. Caldwell Pope's got 5 now.
Yeah, the big man, the brow, finding a teammate and does a great job of seeing somebody that's uncovered.
Here's Williams. Rebounded by the Lakers. Cousins has got double-digit rebounds now in the game. LeBron, no luck. Los Angeles leading by 6. George passes to Beverly. Kicks it to Williams. And there's the pass to George. LeBron outside. The tray. And it's the Clippers with the rebound. Leonard's got 5 rebounds tonight. Williams kicks to Beverly. Williams against Green. Williams finds Leonard. Just 5 to shoot. Shoots over Cousins. That's short off the rim. Lakers trail by 6. James outside. And LeBron throws it down.
Wow, LeBron on the roll. This time rocks it.
And so Beverly will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. They've held a 12-point lead early. And the Clippers call time here. Last season, LeBron James becoming just the 7th player ever to score 30,000 points in a career.
Well, he's like a rare steak, Kevin. Obviously, he's not done. Might have the best shot of catching Kareem when it's all said and done in terms of total points scored in the league. Maybe approach 40,000, but ultimately he's definitely in the top 3.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Montrezl Harrell, he's checked in for Zubats. Green comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Harkless is subbed in for Patrick Beverly. Trying to get something going. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's just poor shooting right now from him, and I'm not sure why he's even attempting those kind of shots.
Every time they get scored on during this run, it's come from inside the paint.
Bounce pass from Williams. Here's George, and he makes the 8-footer. George has got 10 points in the game.
Paul George finding some ways now to be effective on the inside.
And they double up James. Kicks it out to Bradley. And that one falls coming off of Davis's feed. 6 points for Avery Bradley.
You know, at least get a hand up. It's not too much to ask from a coaching staff. Just not intimidating defense at all on that possession.
Pass to Williams. Takes a 3. That shot missing, so the Lakers will take it the other way. Now James, 17 points in the game. 1:29 left to play in the third. Outside for Rondo. McGee, the pass to James. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Yeah, LeBron showing all the ways that he can dominate a game here on another level in this one.
Harkless finds Williams. Back to Harkless. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on Davis. That's foul number 2 for him. And the Clippers making a change here. And stolen by James. And now it's Rondo running all the way. Here he goes. And it's slammed in by Davis.
Yeah, there's no excuse right there for not covering one of the guys on the floor. And that's Rondo around the rim where he can score.
Outside, Green. It's his first trip to the line. The first free throw is good. Kyle Kuzma's checked in for Los Angeles. Both free throws good from Green.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Rondo kicks to Kuzma. Davis inside, guarded by Green. Good on the shot. Davis has got the lead up to 4 now for the Lakers.
They're doing a really good job of getting the ball inside and attacking the paint. That's an area they have completely dominated.
6 seconds separating the shot and game clocks. Here's George. The Lakers with the rebound.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
Rondo dishes to Davis. Just 3 on the clock. Pulled the shot a little left, but the bounce goes his way. And it's a 6-point Los Angeles lead. And so it's LeBron James making things happen for Los Angeles. His production has been flowing as he's tallied 20 points and looks to be planning for more. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And now we have a moment to reveal our State Farm assist of the game.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
The coaches talk about it all the time, but to be able to play with that kind of feel, nice play, collaborating, improvising, and organic.
And I know I speak for all of us when I say I can't wait to see what kind of finish awaits us here in the fourth quarter. They've got Paul George. Harkless is out there with Jermichael Green. Then it's Montrezl Harrell. That's who's out there for the Clippers. Just 4 to shoot. Shamet. Rebounded by the Lakers. Davis has got 10 rebounds here tonight. So active. Outside Rondo. The Lakers need to get a shot off here. Kuzma got a hand on it. To the middle. Here's Harrell. A stupendous finish in traffic. Harrell's got the first basket as we get going in the fourth for the Clippers. Outside Rondo. In the corner, Bradley with it. Passes it to McGee. Lakers working the ball around now. And Davis can't get it to go. Clippers trail by 4. About a minute and a half into the fourth quarter now. All alone. Harkless with the bucket.
Now working the angles there. Geometry class in session. Nice dish for the open look.
Green against Rondo. it's Davis at the elbow. That shot is in, just like 6 others have been for him. He's shooting 7 for 15.
And they're beginning to just flat out fall apart defensively right now, especially on the interior.
On the wing, George. From 17 feet out. Shot is good off the back rim and in.
And Paul George in the mid-range area, just dominating that possession.
We're in the fourth quarter here, just under 2.5 minutes gone. Down low, Harkless with the steal. Shamet. It's good from long range. And the Clippers lead by 1.
Timely passing leads to assists, and that's been the recipe for success.
Outside Rondo. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
And Rondo's speed right there, a big help on that play. He uses it well to knife in there, get inside, pick up a foul.
A different look for the Clippers. Zubac is checked in for Harrell. Kawhi Leonard comes in for Jermichael Green, and it's Patrick Beverley in for Harkless. The Lakers also changing it up. DeMarcus Cousins is checked in for JaVale McGee, and it's Green in for Bradley. And the rejection by Cousins.
So important for Cousins to continue to develop that defensive awareness. I like to see him showing off some of that shot blocking ability.
Out quickly, then the beautiful execution. You can't do it any better.
There's running the floor, and then there's running the floor with purpose. And I love the energy on this play.
Over in the corner, Beverley. In the corner, George with it. And another 3 for the Clippers.
Watch out. Now that he's got his first 3 of the half, there might be more in store.
And a little over 3.5 minutes in the books so far here in the fourth. Rondo passes to Cousins. Right side, Davis. 80 that time from Leonard.
The defense was in the area, but not really effective. He has to put away this layup.
Beverley for 3. That's good, and it's Leonard with the assist. Leonard's got his 4th assist in this one. Lakers trail by 3. Outside Rondo. Outside Green. Got a piece of it. Rondo kicks to Kuzma. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's the Clippers. They're on a 15-6 run.
The shooting numbers just aren't there yet in the quarter.
Now here's Cousins. Defense right on him. A jump hook, and it's in after a nice bounce off the right side. Cousins has got 22.
Yeah, his offensive game is ridiculous. Cousins can penetrate, he shoots threes, he can face you up, and of course can punish you in the paint.
And that one's good, George.
I give a ton of credit to the screener there. That was a perfect pick to give his teammate the space to knock down the shot.
Los Angeles calls timeout. And at this point of the game, getting a break here, important for the teams to regroup. And for the players, this is where you have a chance to get rehydrated with Gatorade. Get ready to play strong to finish off the game. Los Angeles making a switch here. James is checked in. Let's go now to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Well, guys, during that last timeout, I listened to Frank Vogel talk to his team. He warned them they've got to get back in transition. He said they've given up way too many fast break points, and he said we have to slow the pace of the game down and force them into taking some tough shots. Kevin?
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That's foul number 2 for him. Clippers on defense. They've given up just 8 points in the fourth quarter. And they double up LeBron. Outside for Davis.
Well, Paul George showing off his defensive prowess right there. Full energy, full focus, and a nice contest.
Bangs home the trifecta.
and they're getting their points now almost exclusively from the triple. 4 of their last 5 makes are from beyond the arc.
James finds Davis. Yes, and it's LeBron picking up the assist. James has got 6 assists in the game.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Beverly dishes to George. Makes that one fall. It's his 8th bucket in 15 shot attempts.
It's just what the doctor ordered here. Boy, have they needed him here in the 4th.
Here's James. That's down the hatch. Knocks one more to his total. That's 9 for 15 shooting.
Now he's put on a shooting display here in the second half. He really seems to be in a great groove right now.
Leonard against Davis from 11 feet away, and Davis pulls it down. Davis has got the glass covered here tonight. 11 boards for him. The 3 ball. Offensive rebound. Cousins the pass to Davis, and they double up Davis. Paul George with the steal. Leonard attacking, drills the elbow jumper. Leonard's got 21 in the game.
Already such a complete offensive player, yet every year Kawhi Leonard develops his handle just a little bit more.
Here's LeBron. Davis gets a wide open look. Nailed from three-point land. Davis has got 15 points in just the second half. James against Beverly. The 3 from George. And it's rebounded by DeMarcus Cousins. Cousins has got 13 rebounds in the game. Class eating. Green kicks to Davis. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
Awesome job by AD to get the ball in a favorable spot. That's most anywhere, but comes up big with that basket.
And it's tied up with that one.
You really relish these moments, and he loves those pressure situations.
Pass to Leonard. For Davis. Rebound by DeMarcus Cousins.
You know, the right thing there to try to fade away with the D all over him, but that is a difficult shot to see.
Here's Green. LeBron kicks to Kuzma. Back to LeBron. Shot clock at 6. And Kuzma has it in the corner. That's not going to go. He's 4 for 10. And Los Angeles guys shooting in the 4th has been tremendous. 59%. George.
Paul George right now 1 step ahead of his defender, using the old pump fake. You know that one, Kev, the pump fake.
He drops the first one, and that gives them the lead. And so he drops them both. It's a 2-point ball game.
Yeah, critical that he's able to convert there. Now they've taken the lead.
LeBron with it. And there's the feed to Cousins. Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
I mean, that's when it's got to be a chop shop down there. When Cousins gets it that deep, he's exceptional at getting the position that he wants in the paint.
Second free throw. No good that time. He really wanted that one. Beverly wide open. No good on the 3. Lakers have gone 7 of 15 from the floor here in the 4th. Right around 46-47%. Here's LeBron.
Well, that is NBA level right there.
No doubt. Professional move all the way. Puts the team on his back when it matters most.
Los Angeles calls timeout. They're down by 1. 52 seconds left in the 4th quarter. is our Jordan Player of the Game, DeMarcus Cousins.
And guys, no doubt who our pick is going to be. He's made everyone else on the court look like they're playing at half speed. It's been total domination, and you can't help but just sit back and admire that performance.
Man, I'll tell you what, the pressure is cranked up. Who better to call than this guy?
Now here's James. He's guarded closely.
LeBron James, one of the best ever to do it.
There's 37 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. The pass to Leonard. From 12 feet out. And no good that time. And the Lakers will go the other way with it. And here is LeBron. Clock at 6. To the middle. Here's Davis. Money!
As soon as Davis receives the ball, you just know he's going to take it at the D. And the basket there was big.
And the Clippers call time here. They trail by 3. 9 seconds left in the fourth quarter. What's your take, guys?
You know, you'd love to be able to clear space and get that triple, but you can also do the 2 with a quick foul.
Well, it really depends on what's available, so we'll see how the defense lines up here.
Seconds left in the fourth quarter. Shamet.
Come to me.
Bullseye! And oh, that was an enormous three-pointer.
Boy, this final period, they are putting up a ton of shots from deep.
Yeah, and making them. Once you get into this kind of rhythm with the 3 ball, it is so difficult for the defense to do anything about it.
Timeout called the Lakers. Here is Davis. Over Leonard. Gets the game winner to fall.
Well, everything right now in sync for AD, and I think that stands for after Duncan.
So it's Los Angeles taking the W in a close one. They break the hearts of every fan in the building with a dramatic late victory.
And Kevin, this is the kind of win you have to take a ton of pride in. I mean, they battled with everything they had and came through when the pressure was at its highest.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thank you, Kevin.
David, thank you as always. For Brent Berry,